I'm so happy that I found this little symbol of my past and my present in such a, a simple saying um, that used to encourage me and just get me through those times. It was a key ring charm, right? I took it off because I probably saw that it was getting, worn out, and I wanted to keep the saying. And I used to sign my emails. I probably still do. I don't know. Whatever, how many emails I've had throughout my life. I found this sometime in college, actually, probably in Harrisburg. And this saying has resonated me. I found another keychain that I actually still have on an old set of keys, and it currently was the inspiration for my business logo, which is, if you always see the 2-wing dragonfly, that is my logo for blesseddaniella. And it's 2-winged because I ran into a person one time and he was like, dragonflies have 4 wings. And I'm like, yeah, they do, but mine represents the cross, but dragonflies represent something special to me, so therefore I merged the two. Like, it's my logo. So that's the meaning behind blesseddaniela's logo. At the same time, find something that motivates you, like that is that little catchy phrase, that little acronym. So this LJLY, let Jesus lead you. It said he will always guide you on the path. And that's so true. Like, this season is so interesting, right? The season is very interesting to me because it's a season of growth. And growth, woo, Lord, growth hurts. It's not all about the glitz and glamour of the results of your growth. It's the in-between time. It's the dark days. And flipping like a coin, flipping them into the head of the coin and into a bright, a bright situation. And this winter wasn't the hardest for me, but today, first time I've come in this room intentionally in a while. And I've lived here, came home 2005, and it's 25. So I'm like, all right, God, like, I love my life. I love my mom. But what you gonna do? What's next? Definitely what's next. And, looking forward to new things. Looking forward to my next chapter of my life. Not sure what it is. God is still revealing some things. I'm still being worked on. Your girl got a win for the week. I went to the gym and got an assessment. Y'all saw that video. And I also came down in the room, right? And I also had 2 hours, literally 2 hours of talk therapy yesterday. The enemy is stupid. He tried it. I was having some issues with insurance that really wasn't even an issue. Because he knows that therapy for me is like, it's like gold. And it helps. God, therapy, and prayer and worship is everything to me. It works. And he tried to stop it. He tried to take my love for going to church this year, and I'm like, what? You crazy. So he tried, because every Sunday morning I've been struggling to get up and go to church. Like, I could see my teenage rebellious years, that was hard, right? But I know the power. of going to church and being in his presence with community and just being there. And he has no new tricks. So we tried it, but I pressed through. I beat him up on Sunday, and I went. I went, and I'm not going to go into what I do at my church. I mean, it's important, but I mean, I'm not boasting about that. That's just something that's natural to me, right? And I love that serving God is natural to me. It's something that my parents gave me that is so important to me. And it's like, yes, I lived in a nice house, always had a car, things of that nature, went on vacations and stuff like that. But at 45 years old, understanding that my foundation of church and community and family church, you know what I mean? Like family within the church, and people that will check you, not check you, but check you, you know what I mean? Check you in love, is a difference. And I'm excited. I'm excited about the fire that is, I'm not gonna say it's relit because it was always lit, but it's like being a Boy Scout mom, right? There were times when just learning how to start the fire and learning how to keep the fire going in different stages of the fire, right? And just seeing the stage of the fire in me right now, and I'm just like, yo, this fire, I hope y'all ready. Like, I'm not ready. I'm nervous. I know some things that are inside of me. I know I could imagine. I can't even imagine what amazing things that he's going to do. And I'm excited to find out. But it's just, you gotta be humble. You gotta be disciplined. I'm still working on. I'm not perfect. I am not perfect. But it's just, staying steady and staying the course and just understanding the benefits of serving him and not serving idols and other things. The foundation of that. I'm so thankful for my parents for following their love for Christ. I'm thankful for the Easter's coming up, and I think about, oh my gosh, how Daddy used to make sure we were at our church or a friend's church and have that early sunrise service. Oh my goodness. Now, thankfully, all I had to do was go to sleep. I just had to get in the car after I was dressed and I can go to sleep. And my favorite part, obviously, was eating dinner with my family. But eating breakfast, with my family. But as a child, thinking about the sacrifice that I made to not be rebellious, I mean, maybe times I was, and go, it's a rewarding. And I mean, I don't miss the wake up of that, but remembering the moral, the whole Jesus thing, Jesus dying on the cross and then rising 3 days again, and then my dad making sure we were risen on that day ourselves and going to church and fellowshipping and spreading the word was amazing. And I know I've created different memories with my son. He didn't have the pressure of the level that I did. I made sure he was in church, though. I wasn't playing. He still was, still is. I guess I don't know what the acronym for that is. I know what the acronym for me is, a PK, pastor's kid. But